Hello. Heyo. There we go. Hello. This game's loud as shit. This game's really fucking loud. I know you can't hear it. Give me one sec. Stardew Valley. Yeah. Famously, Stardew Valley is like the one farming sim that I don't always fuck with, but I'm gonna try to get over that. So I'm very excited. Hello! Oh, it's so nice to see you. Oop, that's my model. Okay. You believe in me? Oh, thanks. There we go. Yay. Hi, Nix. Hello, Dynamo. Hi. What do we want the farm name to be? Yeah. Okay. I kind of like this hair. I like the twin tails. Yeah. How is everyone? How's everyone doing? It's been a little bit. I say that even though it's been like a day. We're gonna skip the intro because we've all seen it 1,000 times. I kind of like this shirt. Yeah. Sleepy, sad, but you've... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys feel better. No. Okay. Oh, feverish and nauseous. Oh, that's the worst. No, I totally understand. I'm sorry. At least you got tons of rest, right? But no, I totally get it. I kind of ended up better now. You took some medicine. That's good. Make sure to keep it up, okay? Relax and just have a good time, okay? And do not. Here we go. Hello, I'm back for real, I hope. I know Stardew Valley's not up yet. I'm working on it. We here again, yippee! Yeah, I've got to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna have someone actually look at my computer. I'm gonna have my friend look at my computer, which is gonna be like really, really helpful. Because genuinely, I have no idea what's wrong with it. It's just a matter of like, I've got to figure that shit out. Did I have an autosave? Oh, thank God. You can tell that I've tried to play this game. Yeah, hopefully whatever's going on can be easily worked with. I hope so too. That's something that I definitely want to, like, you know, work on. I'm gonna just look at Task Manager and see what's going on. Theme, I'm gonna turn off. Who just uses their own name for every game they have. My worst feeling in the world is if it's like genuinely, I've got like 4 or 5 worlds and they're all nixed. That's awesome. Okay, but yeah, we should be good to go. Yeah, no, it's Stardew Valley. It's supposed to be me. But everything should be all good. But yeah, I'm gonna have someone look at my computer and see what I did wrong and like how to fix it and stuff like that. Because genuinely, I have no idea what could be the issue. My worst, like, fear and worry is that it's somehow my GPU that's fucking it up. And if that is, and like if I have to downgrade my GPU or something, I'm going to have like a meltdown because I spent like $800 on my GPU. My GPU is like the single most expensive thing that I you know, spent money on. So I'd rather not, you know, mess with it if I don't have to. Here's hoping it's not that. Yeah, I don't think it is, but I don't know these things, you know? But it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world. Is it just when streaming or all the time? It's mainly just when streaming. That's when I usually see it, but I have had some times, like, outside of streaming where I've had it crash. But, like, it hasn't been anything, like, super serious or anything like that. Alright, I will be right back. Sorry, I just got a phone call, so I just have to do something really quickly. So I'm gonna put this on a be right back, and then I'll, you know, I'll actually be back. Yeah, sorry, I got familial aggro, so I've gotta do something real quick. gosh, hello. I'm so sorry for that. Hi, so sorry about that. I had to end up doing something. Hello, Zello. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. You're in ad hell still? Yay. I'm glad. I'm glad the music was good. I ended up going with Lilith's suggestion in regards to the music, so I decided to get like an actual Hi, hello gnome. I decided to get like an actual let's see. I forgot about that. Thank you. Yeah, no, so the music is by Lavar Siriwa, and we ended up just I ended up just using that because I thought it would be a good idea to have like music in the background during breaks and stuff. So I don't have to just automatically, you know, I don't have to manually turn it on each time. I can just have it automatically done. And it's nice to have music that hopefully doesn't get me copyright struck. I know I was kind of playing chicken with I was playing chicken with the Waka music. And I hadn't gotten hit yet, but you know, I don't want to push my luck too hard, you know? So let's go and introduce ourselves. I ended up taking a couple days and just listening to a couple of musicals that I hadn't like gotten around to. Hi, hello, Cece. Hi, how are you? Didn't 12 p.m., so that's not open yet. There we go. First victim. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the STARDEW Saloon. Just chillin', nice, thanks. I hope your day's been well. Stop in if you need any refreshments. I've always got a hot coffee and a cold beer at the ready. Appreciated. I guess. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new is moving on to that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Damn. Hi, Abigail. So who are you going for? I'm not sure yet. Hey, it's Miss Loon, the new farm. Oh my god, I put it as lowercase. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Hi, Pierre. Oh, Mary Louise told me you just arrived. Hi, Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. There are way too many characters to have, like, voices for everyone. Altar of Yoba. Yeah, sure. I still don't know what that is. But sure. I hope Pierre's last name is because my bladder's empty. Yeah? Yeah, Zello? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medicinal procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. Oh, yay. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Okay, bookseller. Oh, bookseller. I don't know what these 3 days are. Okay, let's see. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're gonna get along great. I'm Alex. I'll see you around. Sounds good. Let's see. Hello there. Welcome to the Stardew Valley Archaeological Office. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display. But I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts or minerals out there, would you let me know? Yeah, sure. What? Sure. Okay. Hi. Clint. Town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. I love you, Clint. Don't worry, I understand. Hi, Clint. Let's see, who else is here? I can't talk to you, can I? Nope. Welcome to Joja Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to make your transition a joyous experience. I don't know what transition he's trying to get me to do. But I really hope it's not the transition to capitalism, because I'm not a fan of that one. Girl. Can I, please? Please? Hello? Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? Maru, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Oh, hi Maru. Hello. I don't think there's anyone over here. Next, I love that you just know everyone's names. Stardew Valley, more like Bardew Valley, true. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. Oh, hi Robin! Hi Robin! Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. That sounds exhausting. No, I haven't. Well, okay, he's coming out, so I can talk to him soon. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? I know, I'm asking that question too. I'm asking myself the exact same question. Why here? Let's see. Linus! Stranger. Hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Linus, if you ever need anything, you can come to my house. Bro. Hi, Linus. Day 5,000 of Loon trying to get Linus to, you know, have a place to stay. I think Mama passed her test. Oh, I'm so proud of her. Sorry, I use my actual phone for my face tracking. My mom ended up taking a sailing test and she ended up passing. So now she's certified. So now she's able to like sail, which is cool as shit. I think that's cool as hell. So congratulations to her, and I will text her in a moment when... Yeah, congrats to my mom. She doesn't watch my streams. Like, I've mentioned offhandedly that I do, but like, if she knows like what it is, she hasn't told me. So I'm hoping to keep it that way, just because sometimes it's a little embarrassing, you know? It's like, oh, what do you... Like... She's busy. She doesn't need to watch my Twitch streams. You know? Congrats, Mom. Yeah. Also, like, if I don't know when my mom's watching, I have to be careful with what I say. And sometimes, especially if I'm doing a collab, I just kind of end up going a little off the wall. Sailing? Why? Because she wanted to. I don't know. She just decided to. My mom showed interest in watching videos I do, and I felt awkward about it, as nice as it is. Yeah! No, like, I definitely would like it. I don't think I would inherently dislike, you know, doing that kind of stuff. I just think it would be a little embarrassing, you know? Hi, hello! How are you? Okay, we're gonna do a gate. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna get one more piece of wood. We're gonna go to crafting and do one more. I don't really know what I want to do with these yet, so I'm just kind of placing them. Yeah, sure. That's where it can go. Okay. And bedtime. It's bedtime! Yippee! I love bedtime. Okay. Let's see what the weather and the luck is. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Weather report. Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. I sense that a new viewer has joined us. A young lady from Stardew Valley. Welcome, welcome. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. Oh shit. God damn it. Yay, rain! Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach for some time. I've got something for you. Yippee! Yay! And we're gonna just do this. Wah, wah, wah. There we go. Let's go. I've heard people like optimizing the shit out of Stardew Valley, and I'm just like, why? We can just vibe. Like, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I'm just like, it's just a fun little game to vibe up to. Love me a chill stream. So glad I could join. I'm glad that you could join too, Peppa. It's always nice having you around. You're incredibly funny. Boy there, miss. There was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Fishing, fish, 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 fish. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah. Thanks for your compliment. Well, you're a good streamer. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I get very worried that I'm, you know, not a good streamer, like not as good as like the people that I end up like streaming with or anything like that. I worry about that a lot, so it's nice to hear that. My shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. You know what that means? Fish! I need to make that a soundboard. In like, not really Discord. I have one in Discord. Much to a lot of people I know's chagrin. But, oh, my bad. There we go. There we go. Yay! Anchovy. My favorite one. I do love fish. I could fuck up a salmon, honestly. I can fuck that shit up for real. I ended up taking the day to just kind of like, outside of, you know, watching Lilith stream. I ended up taking the day to just kind of, ooh, perfect. Ooh, a herring. Yay! I ended up just kind of taking the day and, over the past week I've been, I decided my day's been watching Rocky and yelling at BN1. That's fair. That's very fair. I ended up watching the 2015 revival of Cabaret with Alan Cumming. Excellent. Absolutely amazing. Oh, hello. I'm Penny. You're married. How unfortunate. Husband's a lucky man. Unfortunate. That won't stop me. Well, it will stop me because, you know, the game doesn't let me, but I wish it didn't stop me. What is this? 5 coals as part of a local geological survey. Ooh. Funky. I don't think I have the ability to do that. I still haven't seen the Rocky movies. I'm not gonna lie. I have been meaning to. To be fair, there's a lot of stuff I've been meaning to see, but Rocky is on the infinite list of things to see. You're married? How unfortunate. Exactly. Watch how easy it'll be for me to steal you from him if the game had let me. Unfortunately. Hi, Stars! Hello! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you! Hello! Hello, Stars. How are you doing? Been a tough day, but not for any super big reason. No, I get that. I understand. No, it's just kind of been a day. Kind of mediocre, honestly. Real rude. At least in my opinion, it's been kind of mediocre. Had 3 hours of sleep, overslept by 10 minutes, was late for class. Class was really annoying. Oh. Spent rest of the day sleeping until like 5 hours ago. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Sounds like we should spice it up with a Quake deathmatch. I still need to play Quake. I have it now, thanks to you, so I just need to boot it up. I just need to actually boot it up. Ooh. Prime girl failure schedule. Yeah, to be fair, Stars, you do just kind of have the prime girl failure schedule. You do just kind of have it. Need a drink? No. I'm playing the best game ever made. I've been playing Helldivers all day. I know. Oh, whoops. My bad. Used to be worse first semester of uni for no reason. You're really narcoleptic. Oh, why's that? Oh. Ah, god damn it. And then just stopped. I feel that, yeah. Should have done some more dive in with me. Yeah, I was just like, I was worried about my computer. Cass did say, speaking of, Cass ended up saying that he'll look at it for free. I just have to take it to your place. No. So I'll probably end up doing that like this weekend, if that's okay. Journey of the Prairie King. Yeah, hill diving is fun. I definitely want to do more of it. I'll probably end up doing more of it at some point, like this week. I just, especially with like everything that was going on, also hill divers can be very overwhelming. How'd you get to play this? The Prairie King one? I went to the arcade. There's an arcade in the saloon, in the Stardrop Saloon. You can beat the minigame, learn, remember Holocure. You're so right. This is just Vampire Survivors. Yeah. Did you not know about the arcade? Oh, nice. There we go. It's okay, Nyx. This is just kind of like... This is what I end up mainly doing in Stardew Valley. Fuck the mines. I do love the mines, actually. Fuck the mines, fuck the flirting, fuck the romance. It's Journey of the Prairie King. It's Journey of the Prairie King. This game's so fucking fun. I've been constantly subtitling one anime episode. This particular episode is more text than other episodes. A new episode comes out tomorrow. I'm trying to finish it before it comes out, and you're so exhausted of subtitling. Oh no! What episode are you subtitling? Do you work for a specific subtitler, if I can ask? If you don't wanna answer that, by no means do you have to. I'm just curious if it's a fan sub or if it's like an official sub. Episode 5, doing it just for family. Oh, okay. I see. That's pretty damn cool, though. I definitely want to try my hand at, like, subtitling something. Just to sort of, like, get in the hang of it, you know? It'll be useful for, like, practice and stuff. Yeah, it does sound really cool. What? Oh, I thought that was an item that I could pick up. It was not. Oh, hi. Yay! I'm a little faster now. Beat Dark Ages and PvZ today and then some more. Nice. God, I haven't played PvZ in so long. I haven't played it since it originally came out. God. I feel old. Look, Dark Ages exclusively because of the name. Do you? Why is that? This is coming from someone who knows nothing about PvZ, so I'm very curious. Damn it. I also ended up rewatching Casablanca for a bit as well. Dark Ages is a very prophecy way to say the Middle Ages, when it's a completely false. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 100%. Yeah. No, I fully agree with you. Yeah, it is a very interesting way to sort of explain what happened during that time. Because it's not accurate, you're right. Okay, no more. I understand what I must do. Ah. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, we should sell our fish. That is something that we should do. I should put that in the shipping container. As well as our other stuff. Put our fish in there. And then there should be a chest in here, right? Oh, no, I need 50 wood. The funny thing is there is an era in history referred to as the Dark Age. Oh! Yes, there is. There is. That was the time that was like right after the bubonic plague, if I recall correctly. Like the early 1300s, if I remember. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I do not remember my medieval history to save my life, and I'm sure a couple of my friends. Oh, the Greek Dark Ages. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that the Greeks had a Dark Age. You learned something new. Ah. Yippee, yay. Long day on the farm. Everyone in history has a Dark Ages or era. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can make the comparison. I'm pretty sure you can make the comparison to a lot of different places with a sort of like dark era. But I also think that that dark era will end up sort of like changing depending on who you ask. Depending on who you ask regarding like what they personally think that like a dark era is. You know? Greek Dark Ages were noting a massive decline in source material for reasons that we don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, so that's why it's a Dark Age, because we don't know about it, henceforth. Dark. Yeah, that makes sense. Fiber. Put the chest right over here. Put it right here? Oh, I have to be like right next to where it is to actually do it. Declined source material in the fall of Western Rome and the Middle Ages for some reason we're aware of. That fully makes sense. Oh, it's just like, why did it fall? We have no idea. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. It's just why don't we have these documents that should clearly show us like what happened during that time? Yeah. I'm very curious as to why that might be the case. Okay, let's put some extra stuff in here that I don't need right now. Okay. Let's go foraging. Let's go foraging for a little bit. And then we'll just come back. Hey, people in the future who might be reading this. We're fucked, signed the Greeks. One era characterized as cultural decline would be the age without literature. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Right before the Renaissance, whereas everything was Latin. Oh, okay. Hmm. That's cool. Very neat. Transition under people like Petrarch and then Dante Alighieri. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, there's some stuff. Oh, I can't get that yet. The wizard. The wizard. Yeah, the Dante from Dante's Inferno. I still need to read Dante's Inferno. It is just very long. Enough yapping. No, no, you are more than free to yap. I adore listening to people yap. Look, if people get to yap, that means that I don't have to yap. And I am perfectly fine with that. I like yapping. I like not yapping and listening to other people. Yeah, exactly. It fills some silence. Like, I have a lot of thoughts. Like, I could talk about the Death Note musical and its cultural significance, the lack of cultural significance to the modern anime culture. Didn't expect a history lesson on Stardew Valley Street. Yeah, no, I'm not complaining at all. I adore listening to stars when they talk about these things. It's very fascinating. Go. Let's go to bed. Level 1 foraging. Awesome. Yay. Okay. Yeah, no, like the most that my knowledge is, like, especially in recent times. Oh, hi Clint. Good morning. Notice that you've been breaking some rocks open. It's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It'll make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Yay! Thank you! Keep finding cool stuff. Dude, the size 24 backpack is so expensive. It's so expensive. I can't afford it. That is very true. I adore learning. I adore learning new things and expanding my horizons. Because, well and truly, you can never have too much knowledge. Thanks for playing a game about cards while talking about water is so hydrating. Maybe? I was a communications major before I dropped out of college. I'm gonna be so completely real with you. But yeah, I love learning. Learning is very fascinating to me. I love listening into sort of like all these different things and then being able to like, explain, relay back, and then be able to, talk about it in terms of real life as well. Not your area of expertise, or is it because it's like, there's not much about it? Let's go fishing! I want to learn so I can randomly bring it up at the dinner table. God, so true. I love bringing up random shit at, like, any specific time. You were just lethargic during that semester? Yeah, because of narcolepsy? Sorry, I gotta lock in. Oh, we got it. The chub. After you're no better, so the Middle Ages are also big knowledgeable. Oh no! Yeah, my main source of knowledge is... I also love video game fishing. Truth be told, my main source of knowledge is theater and gaming. Like, just sort of things that just come around it. Just because that's what I ended up learning the most about. Is there anything I can use with that? Well, a performing arts degree or a game design degree, like that. Those are things that I can do with it, but, it's not really much that I... Those are good things to be knowledgeable about. Very true. Degrees in theater and game design will get you nowhere. That's why I didn't pursue them. Had things gone a little differently, I definitely would have been a journalist. History degree also doesn't sell well on the job market. No, it doesn't, but it sells a little bit better. There are definitely things that you can do. In all honesty, like, degrees nowadays are very much you have to, it's more about the connections than the degrees themselves. And that is something that, like, you just kind of implicitly have to understand after a certain point. You go to college for your core classes and higher education. What a degree is really showing is, are you motivated enough to pursue this degree of higher education? Also, it is basically also to... There's a part of it that is just latent classism, essentially. Like, people end up putting, like, a lot of these rich moguls, especially on the, are you motivated enough? No. Well, when you're paying for it, you end up being. When you're paying for it yourself, you can definitely process geodes, please. One. Oh. Give me 1 second. Process geodes, please. 1. Cool. Yay! Nice. Okay, helpful. That's helpful, actually. Okay. But, like, essentially, it's both a are you motivated enough and also Will Reading says a good book, University and Ruins about the matter. He makes very good observations about the state of... Yes, he comes to the absolute most dog shit conclusions. That too. I definitely need to read it. That is one that's kind of been on my list. Another one that I've been meaning to read is I really want to read Goodbye to Berlin. I know it's not the most accurate, but that is something that has ended up getting higher on my list, as well as finishing all the other books that I started. I'm almost done with American Psycho. I'm almost done, I promise. Half the book is, yeah, fair, and then you get to the other halfway point and you're like, wait, what the fuck? What if it's not Rage Babe? What if it's truly my actual dog shit opinion, you know? Not a single piece in the entire collection. Hey man, I've got something for you. Whoa! What's this? You found something. Let me see it. Yeah, take a look. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it's yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Yeah, I definitely want to fill out the museum. Filling out the museum was one of my favorite parts of Animal Crossing when I was playing a ton of it as a kid. Donate. Goes from universities being basically institutions for profit rather than education on every single... Yeah, no, 100%. To university has gone woke. God damn it. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know makes a really great point and then comes to the most utterable dog shit conclusions. Like, I will agree with you that universities are closet and for profit, and the education aspect is no longer a part of it. I also will agree that in a fair amount of jobs that are requiring degrees nowadays, it is specifically to keep the common man out. And to keep the rich kids in. Like, at this point, the U.S. what education? People are yin and yang. For every brilliant thing you say, you have to say the most stupidest thing imaginable. Very true. Very true. I have said a lot of dumb shit. Okay. Can only catch basic fish. Fish. Oyster, shad, chub. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, like, it's kind of really impressive to me. Like, I can talk about the absolute state of, NIMBYism and how that stops, you know, quote-unquote progressives from doing actual, like, progression in society and communities. One, no one wants to hear that. But two, like, I can also say that I really like it when the anime girls have breasts that bounce boobily. Like, you can say both. Like, the two sides of the brain are there for a reason. It's the ebb and flow of the world. Love me some bouncing booba. No, 100%. It's what... Dude. Women. Am I right? Hello? Are you gonna be a little bitch that shoots up? Oh, okay, no. Never mind. You're good. Another one. Dude, I love women. They're so... The for-profit system isn't much better here, where university is free. A lot of professors don't care much about educating. Rather than just regurgitating facts, you regurgitate at the exam. You're not taught how to research. End of the day, university gets money for numbers, not results. That is the same way it is here in the US. People are complex and have multiple aspects. Yeah, no, 100%. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, but yeah, no, 100%. It's the same thing in the US. One thing that really stuck out to me was in my little bit of shattering the veil for a moment, but please bear with me. When I was like a young angel in high school, I had a pre-calculus professor. Now, why do angels need to study pre-calc? I don't know. It's to learn how to learn. A lot of people nowadays, because of how schools are for profit rather than for education, especially in America as well, becoming that I needed to, also someone who's fallen into it. Yeah, no, 100%. Angel high, yeah, exactly. Heaven on high, one might say. But basically, like, one thing that really stood out to me was when I was in my 11th year of schooling. I had a professor, not really a professor, but I like to call him a professor. He basically was. And basically, he was, maths. And I am... If angel schools are in heaven, aren't they all technically high school? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. One thing that he ended up saying, and this was at the beginning of the year. This was one of the first things, so this was like my first impression. He was like, a lot of the principal and everyone around me is going to get mad if I don't get your numbers up. If I don't get your numbers up and I don't make you guys do well on the test. I give you the grade that you deserve. If you do dog shit, I'm going to grade you as such. I'm going to teach you how to teach, and it is up to you if you actually want to learn. If I have failed a lot of kids in this class, you will not be the first and you will not be the last. And no one can really change that except for you and your drive and your motivation. This is hard stuff, and I am not going to sugarcoat any of it. I'm not going to curve any tests in order to, help your feelings or anything like that. I get a lot of questions from parents and stuff in order to basically be like, oh, can't you pass my kid and stuff like that. If you are having trouble, come to me, but, that's not, what I do. And that really just kind of stuck with me, because a lot of kids really hated this guy. How to motivate students. Yeah, no, 100%. And I'm going to actually snooze the ads for a couple of minutes, because I think that this is actually a really interesting conversation. I want to be able to, keep talking about it with you guys. And that was just kind of one of the things that he ended up, like, really instilling to me was not even, like, a love of learning 100%. Like, I love learning. Of course I do. But what was really instilled to me was understanding why I was learning these things. He was like, they want me to have you study for whatever test so you can just regurgitate facts. That's not... If I heard that, I'd just feel defeated before it even started. Now, you see, that is how I originally felt. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to fail. This is going to be terrible. I'm not going to pass high school. To be fair, I was taking pre-calc a year before I was supposed to. I was fine. Most kids literally did pre-calc their senior year. I was doing it a year before. So I was like, chill. I was golden. If I failed, I failed. I could just retake it. And then, you know, COVID hit, and he ended up kind of passing all of us anyway because he just didn't know how to use a computer, and he was like, God damn it, this is like the worst thing to ever happen to me. And I was like, I'm so sorry, man. I don't think professors need to hold their hands every step of the way because, let's be real, we're adults and shouldn't require this, but going to an hour and a half lecture which is non-stop talking, oh no, 100%. And I fully agree with you. Like, I think a lot of it is just a lot of people are not motivated to learn, especially because a lot of people are, you know, paying for these universities and stuff, at least from an American perspective, you know, another pull the veil, America. At least from like an American perspective, you shouldn't be set up for failure. No, and a lot of like, especially schools that are underfunded due to various socioeconomic reasonings that don't have to do with just like stupid kids. A lot of it comes into, you know, socioeconomic abilities such as systemic racism and stuff like that. It's not fair to the kids. You should be able to set up to succeed, but the way that we have our schools where only numbers really matter, these adults don't know shit. Exactly. Schools, a lot of adults, yeah, and especially like a lot of adults like in your age as well, a lot of them got to where they are through connection. And there was that point, like, I think before even, like, really the early 2000s, I want to say, for a fair amount of jobs, you really didn't need a degree for a while. And then, like, think about the tech boom. Like, a lot of, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's coal. Okay. Like, a lot of, like the tech boom, a lot of people who went into tech, like back in the very early, I was a stupid kid. Yeah, no, 100%. I still am a stupid kid. Like, I'm 20 working a high-end retail job and being an anime girl on the internet. I am a stupid kid, dude. I look at the other VTubers that are like actual doctors and like tenured professors, and I'm like, what are you guys doing here? Like, what are you? And it's just passion. But that's a different conversation. But like, in regards to like hiding, but like, but yeah, like, in regards to stuff like that, I literally banned you. Oh no, that's a auto mod. Perfect. That's exactly how I wanted to see it. Perfect. Facebook wisdom of the day is that young people have to do more and more with each passing day to accommodate people that have no respect for them. No, 100%. Mm-hmm. That is exactly what it is. Is adults move the goalpost for their kids because they're afraid of the young taking over the world. The young, you know, they're afraid of the young ending up, you know, I fucked up. My parsnip. I can't fuck up that badly, that quickly. Yeah, no, 100% is, like, we are forced to survive in a world that does not want us. That does not want us to be around. And just by, you know, doing that and, you know, making a living any way that you can is nothing to snicker at, nothing to sneer at. It really is. Like, it's hard. It's hard nowadays with the way that never happened. Stone, build a wall, walls. Wells. Oh, fun. Well, I've already got this thing right here, so I don't really need a well just yet. Need a well just yet, but Whenever I end up getting like a big farm, I'll definitely grab a couple. I'll also, you know, upgrade my watering can, so hopefully, you know, a little bit goes a long way. But yeah, just like, especially a lot of like, there's also, not only with that, like the college being sort of like, education is deprioritized, and you can even see education being deprioritized with the current administration, the current state of today. Another really important thing to know is like, especially like in authoritarian regimes, like deprioritization of education, honestly the demonization of it, and you can see it in the anti-intellectualism that really started to rise in the mid to late 2010s, and I almost fell victim to it too, and I'm honestly really embarrassed to admit that. You can really see sort of like how that gave way to the position that we are in now in terms of like the current state of the world. Nowadays, having a degree doesn't matter as much. You need to have a master's to have good prospects. Absolutely, 100%. And it's so frustrating. And it's really frustrating to see, because I know plenty of bright people that just... It's either you need to have a master's or you have to have that connection going in. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to have one or the other, preferably both, to make it. Even just a little bit. You can't live by yourself on the minimum wage anymore. Trust me, I'm trying. I'm trying on above minimum wage and it's not working. Going to be AFK to do the dishes? Yeah, no worries. But yeah, like, if you're an adult and you are struggling, you are not failing. Not in the slightest. You are doing what you have to do to survive. And especially, like, 1.5 decades ago wasn't enough. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, because you were 18 in the early 2000s. Like, it's rough. It's rough out there, and it always will be. And you just, the thing is, like, a lot of people, like, if you don't have the ability to see ahead, you are inherently going to fall behind, because the game is rigged for those that are able to create the plan, create the thing that's going to be, you know, important in the future, essentially. And that's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's really not. Like, America is ruled by 3 major companies. 4 if you count the current administration, which I unfortunately do count. But like, yeah, it's just, you're not... There is going to be an ad break in about 2 minutes, but it's very, very important to know that, like, it's important to be responsible and that you're not all victim. Oh no, 100%. It's much harder to recover from consequences, especially consequences that you had no power in. Yeah, you're not all victims of your environment entirely. There's the whole thing. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't live in the just walk in and ask for a job. No, that doesn't exist anymore. And that's something that a lot of people, like, don't understand, too. And that's, like, especially a lot of older people don't understand that. That just walk in and ask for a job will get you blacklisted. And that's kind of the world that's been created and handed to us. You can be, like, you can be affected by the environment that was created around you, but victimizing yourself is not something that you can do, sort of, you know? And it's an important distinction of, you can curse the position that you were put in, but you still have to make the most of it. And that's just the unfortunate truth. Not everyone is created equal. Oh, Elliot, he's hot. That's just kind of, you know, what we gotta do. Sorry for that sort of tangent. There's a lot. Oh, that got heavy. It got heavy. There was a lot going on there. It was a lot. Ooh. What can we do with driftwood? Is that just kind of like something to have? I think it's just trash. It's okay, I didn't understand any of it because I can't work, but enjoyed listening and pretending like I did. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah. But another thing is, like, it's okay to lean on people. If you genuinely, like, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes, you know, a community to raise an adult. We are an approximation of everyone that we have ever met and ever will meet. And that's okay. But it's ad time. So if you didn't get an ad, cool. If you did, I will see you in a little bit. That's your first night in the old cottage. Now everyone wants online applications only to ghost you. True. That's very true. Aw. Getting your first job. What do you put on the required resume without experience? Oh, this one I can actually answer. Stars, can you still hear me? Are you in ad hell or is, like, everything okay for you? Okay, cool. I didn't know if you were in ad hell or not. Okay, you have ad block. Yeah, no worries. Cool, cool, cool. In terms of what do you put on the required resume without experience, you just put the little experience you do have in outside work. How I got the job that I currently have, I put my experience as an MMO raid lead for Final Fantasy XIV. When I did Final FF14 raiding, I put in my administrative experience, as well as my theatrical experience. Because a lot of, theatrical productions take a lot of time and effort and organization to put on. Simply pretended I had an internship I couldn't actually do because of COVID when I lived abroad. That's very fair. Yeah. And you can also just lie on the resume. That is another thing too. Like, no one's stopping you. You just kind of have to back it up. You just have to be able to kind of, like, back up everything that you're, like, lying about, essentially. If you're gonna lie, make it believable. What will they do? Contact a nursery home in a foreign country? Yeah, no, exactly. Like, what are they gonna do? It's like, do people actually call, like, the referrals? No. No, I didn't have that job, but I've been great at it. Yeah, just say that you actually had it. Like, an experience working with children as well. Like, the amount of organization and effort that you have to put in to get children to do anything. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ooh. That shit's a nightmare. Crafting. I still need 20 copper ore, and I only have like 5. I did so much today already. I fucked it up. God damn it. Whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna buy something. Wow. What the fuck? Yeah, no shit, I don't have any elements. Ah. I should use this time to go grab more water, but I really don't want to. Tired. 6 days later. Potatoes are harvested. Spring. There we go. Ad break over. Welcome back, everyone. So I ended up fucking it up again. I'm sorry. I accidentally hit my pickaxe on the parsnips again. And because it was so late in the day, I decided not to restart. You're back from ads. Yay! Welcome back, Papa. Okay. To see you. To cabaret, to cabaret. Sorry, can you tell I've been listening to cabaret recently? I ended up finally taking the time to listen to it because it had been on my radar for so long, but I didn't actually know what it was about. So I listened to the cast album with Eddie Redmayne, playing the MC, and I still didn't really understand what it was about. Violin in chat. Need to go sleep. Oh, have a good night. Yeah, have a rest of your good night. I hope you feel better. Goodbye, Dynamo. But yeah, no, like, I ended up listening to a lot of cabaret recently, which probably is promptly inspiring sort of like a lot of things that I'm thinking about recently regarding apathy and how that, you know, affects not only me personally, but the world around me and what I can do about the changes to the world that's being made. And how, like, it still is going, like, stuff still affects you even if you're not, you know, 100% like aware of it, whether you want that to be the case or not. It's just something interesting that I ended up thinking about while listening to it. Also, it's just a really good album. I ended up not understanding what the plot was while listening to the Eddie Redmayne version because I couldn't 100% sort of like follow it, just due to a lack of, you know, like spoken scenes. Like without the book, the songs only tell half of it, and with a lot of it being just the MC singing about a lot of fighting commentary, doing a lot of singing about, you know, just as commentary rather than like, you know, diegetic songs, I guess. I couldn't 100%, you know, tell what it was about, but once I like actually listened to the full show and I actually, you know, watched the pro shot, oh my god, it was amazing. Like the song, the music was already amazing. The members who remember last near the mountain lake. These fucking guys. Yeah, fuck that guy. Build a coop. Advancement, reach farming level 1, craft a scarecrow. Yippee. I need wild seeds. It's definitely something I want to look into getting. Hello? Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm working on it. It's something that I'm definitely working on and I'm looking into. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I am getting a friend to take a look at it. Um, I am gonna be getting a friend to take. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, I am gonna end up getting a friend to take a look at it to see what might be going wrong with it. I'm gonna switch to just chatting for now. Just to see what might be wrong with it, and then hopefully be able to, actually fix it in the coming time. Because I don't want this to be a common occurrence. It's not something that I want because it's annoying for me, it's annoying for you, and ultimately it's just not a good experience if it's, the common issue and the fact that it has been. I hope your PC recovers well from the infirmary. It is incredibly sick. It is. Worst case scenario, I completely reinstall Windows, which is something I don't want to have to do. Um, it might be the way that the Windows install was originally. I did move my SSD with my Windows install from a laptop to this desktop, but I don't think that that should really cause the issue. I thought maybe it was because I have an AMD CPU with an NVIDIA GPU, but a lot of people also have that sort of thing, so I don't see how that is an issue. So my only thought is just something is fucked up. Did you check what the temps on your PC were right now due to the fans? It's not that hot because I can feel it physically, and it's not hot at all. Um, there have been times where it has been like running really, really warm. And it's when I've kind of like, and then I end up just kind of going like, yeah, let me step away for a sec. But in terms of my temperatures, can I have it show up, please? Uh, my, they are running warm. I need the fans. I need the fans to be fixed, and I genuinely think if I end up getting the fans fixed, it'll fix like every single issue that I have. It's a very sexy PC. Don't insult it like that. Yeah, no. it's kind of gotten to the point where I'm genuinely thinking of just canceling streams until next week. Um, because twice in one time for Stardew Valley, when it's like, Stardew Valley is kind of abysmal, because I chose Stardew Valley today specifically because it's not a game that would, run very hot or anything like that. But if it's kind of like sort of making my computer run hard to the point where I have to hard restart it, that is um an issue. It's a bit of an issue. Um and the fact that this is sort of like, it doesn't do anything like that for when I'm not streaming. It's literally specifically when I am streaming and stuff like that. I don't see it as often as when I'm not. However, checking like the task manager, I'm not doing too much regarding the CPU and GPU and stuff like that when I end up like looking at it. I genuinely think that once I get my fans fixed, um things will be much better. Worst case scenario, I just get a new case. Because it might be that the case I ended up getting is faulty, which would suck because it's like a $100 case. Hi, Nix. Welcome back. We're just chatting for right now because it's the only thing that's gonna make my PC not want to fucking kill itself right now. um, I I'm just kind of talking about my PC and like what's going on with it and how I might just end up canceling this next week of streams just until I can get this fixed. I'm gonna bring it to a friend of mine who, does this stuff a little bit better. I just realized that the subscriber and followers aren't, one of them is bold and one of them isn't, and that's gonna bother me until I fix it, so I'll just fix it later. But yeah, no, the temps on my PC are definitely running warm. Genuinely, I don't know why my fans aren't working. Um, my friend's probably gonna end up chastising me for my cable management as well, which I'm not so excited about. But hopefully that'll end up kind of fixing things. Um, oh my gosh, Nino Mainanis is Oh my gosh, Nino Mainanis is streaming her birthday. Oh, it's her birthday. Oh, that's so cool. Have a good night, and I hope you get your PC. Just powering it on took 10 full minutes. You recorded the whole thing and went to Best Buy to go get it fixed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, my friend told me that he'd do it for free. He built my friend's PC, and my friend's PC is basically my PC but with a worse GPU. Good night, Stardust. Um, my friend's PC is just kind of like his PC but with a better GPU because I ended up just getting a better one. Um, so it's got a better GPU and it's got a better power supply. So I'm gonna really like take a look at those. Um, I'm gonna bring it to my friend's house and then we're gonna just try to fix it. And that's kind of all I've really got. So hopefully by next week my streams will be more consistent. That way when we do more 100 line, I'm not crashing in the middle of it. But yeah, with that water. Yawn an angel, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna end stream soon, so I'm gonna take a look for someone to raid, see who's on tonight. Very curious as to who might be on tonight. Um, let's see. Oh, it's it's Almontus's anniversary. Yeah, let's go see him. He is fantastic. Thank you. I need to finish 100 lines so I can watch you play it. Don't worry, just get ahead of us. We're not very we're not very far. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna just say hi and we're gonna say congratulations on your anniversary. All right. So we're gonna rate. Right. Goodbye.